Good afternoon. Welcome to today's Lunch and Learn that is presented by Officer Reports. It's been a while since we've done a Lunch and Learn. I'm glad we're getting started again. Today's Lunch and Learn we will be going over understanding prorated charges. I am your host, Customer Experience Manager Stephen Kowaleski here at Officer Reports. Now, why is this important, going over prorated charges? Well, it allows you to understand how prorated charges are calculated. Also, it assists you in planning when you're setting up a new site for your account, and that'll be in accordance to your billing date. And most important, what is a prorated charge? Should you have any questions during the presentation, you will notice at the top of the screen there is a bar, like a menu bar with 5 dots on it. You can actually click on that little comment bubble, and the comment, you'll be able to type in your question, and I will review the questions at the end of the presentation, and then I will go over those if you have any questions for me. So let's get started with understanding prorated charges. This is an actual display or printout of what an invoice looks like, and most of you will pretty much understand. You've seen this before. This is for a client who actually has currently, this client, an example, has 3 sites on their account where they have one site that they added inside the previous month's billing period. Now, this invoice shows that this account has 3 sites loaded, and however, one site was actually loaded or activated. This is the second one right here, was actually loaded on February 21st, and their date range is actually from February 28th to the 29th. So, of course, it runs a full 30-day period, as you see here. So this site was actually added on February 21st, which would have been for the previous billing cycle, but it was just for 7 days. So once this account has been added, or the site has been added, you will be charged just for those 7 days in which the site was added to the account, and which means the site actually, again, was applied to the previous month's billing cycle and was added to the invoice for accountability of being part of the previous month. So if it being part of the last month, of course, the month of January would not be identified with this billing cycle. But since they were on the account for 7 days, the prorated charge is $11.67. Of course, now being in, just assuming this is, as you can see, the date on this invoice is March the 1st. So this site is also active during the month of March. So you get charged for the billing cycle of February 28th through March 29th for $50. Then for the previous month that it was on the account active for 7 days, you get charged just $11.67. And then the other 2 sites, of course, were already on the account for a total of $161.67. I hope this helps with understanding prorated charges. Again, with this invoice, this site was added inside the previous month's billing cycle that was already invoiced out, and it has to be submitted or charged on the next billing cycle, and that's what you see here. Let me check to see if we have any questions for this presentation today. And And I'm not seeing any questions that have popped up. So also, should you need to schedule any type of training session with me with Officer Reports, what you'll first do is once you log in through the main site button, you'll click on the support module in the lower left corner and then click on the request training. You'll log in with your administrator username. Well, of course, you'll first log in with your administrator username through the main site portal, and then you'll click on the main site button, click the request training, and once you click on the request training, from the calendar that appears, you'll select a date and time that best fits your schedule, and then you'll fill out that request information to confirm your training session. And then lastly, you will receive an email with instructions on how to connect your online training to your online training, and will be sent a reminder email as well. And I will also receive an email reminder to let me know, or to remind me of the training session. Should you need any additional support, of course, you do have the Support Center link, which will take you into our knowledge base that has everything that Officer Reports has. It just gives you not only step-by-step instructions, but videos to view as well, but based on your learning style. And then if you need to contact us, there's a contact. When you click on the Contact Us, you'll fill out the information there, and it will be sent to our internal team. And then if you need any additional assistance, well, it's also they'll forward it to me, and I'll be able to grant you assistance then. This concludes our training regarding prorated charges. Again, if you are a current account holder and I am your customer experience manager, please send me an email and I'll be able to answer that for you, or give me a call. This concludes our session. You all have a great afternoon, and do appreciate your business. Have a great day. Bye-bye.